I have a very clear, next to crystal clear memory of my life when I was 5. Just kidding, I don't. My mom told me that once I took a trolley filled with onions and pushed it down the staircase. Since then, my confidence, my ability to create havoc in other people's lives, and my naughtiness have suffered severely, in contrast to my weight, anxiety, and loneliness, which have skyrocketed in recent years. Clearly, something went wrong. So today I'll be listing out a few things that I would do given a chance to time travel to when I was 5. If I ever get a chance to turn back to 5 again, I will kiss the binaries. What does that mean? Well, it's an idiom which I made. To kiss doesn't literally mean to stir your lips into action. It means to start something for the first time. Using it in a sentence, I was in 10th grade when I kissed calculus. I hated it too much, pain became an integral part of my life. Or like, me and my cousin kissed a glass of beer with raisin when we were 18. So to kiss means to initiate an activity which one can pursue for the rest of one's life. And what is binaries? Zeros and ones. And that's the only thing computers can understand. So I will play with Lucy and Jake until 6 p.m. in the park. And on coming back home, I will learn a programming language like C. I will ask mom to rent out relevant books from the library or find research papers on the internet. I'll do it for an hour daily. This way, I'll be spending time on something that's going to be of an utmost relevance in the future. The privilege of saying, I started learning coding when I was 5 is so self-satisfying and fancy. I cannot even imagine the amount of knowledge I would gain by the age of 16 or 20. And if some stranger came to know about me and they decided to interview me and broadcast it online, and then if some university like Cambridge or MIT sees that interview, and if they decide to offer me a research opportunity, and then if I accept the offer, and then if my life changes forever, and then if I begin
Okay, you need to
money,
stop.
and then if I get a
I
house,
said stop.
it would also make perfect sense to start learning other things like HTML and CSS, and with time, I can begin learning JavaScript too. Since I don't have personalized data of my life at 5 right now, I had to depend on my 2 cousin sisters, a cousin brother, and an evening walk through the local park. Kids at 5 are very active and playful. They just want to play. Assuming a similar childhood, I would abandon my playtime after 6 p.m. I'd come straight home and convince my mom and dad to buy me a camera, and I'll open an account on YouTube. And welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd ask mom to record me playing around the house, sing songs, dance, and say funny stuff. And if my fortune got lucky and one of my videos goes viral, I cannot even mentally unpack what will follow. I can only imagine that I would be into drawing when I was 5. After all, kids love colors. I would monetize my drawing pieces by selling them on internet. Thanks to the habit of learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that I talked about in my point 1, I will make a website and sell drawings on it. I'd use Stripe to handle payments. Well, when was it launched, by the way? Oh, 2011? Nope. This video is in what will I do on turning 10. Was there a payment API around 2005 or 6? If you know any, please share your knowledge through a comment. If I ever turn 5 again, I'd give you 10% of my drawing sales on returning back to future. The last thing that I'll do, and this one is an important point, that might change the course of events in my life. I would do a lot of Leetcode. I think it would be an amazing way of learning mathematics. After playing hide and seek with Rishi and Luke, I'll come home at 6 post-meridium, I'll turn on my computer and solve 1 to 2 problems a day. For non-premimites, I mean to say, I think Leetcode produces around 4 into 52, which is 208, and another 104 as per bi-weekly, which gives us 312 problems every year. Even if I skip weekends, I'll be skipping 52 weekends in total, which leaves me 365 minus 104 days, and whatever the number is, it'll still be smaller than 312. So even 1 problem a day will keep my Fkonga Jabondal away, which stands for future circumstances of not getting a job because of not doing Leetcode. So strategic. By the way, when was Leetcode launched? What? 2015? Oh my god, I was going to be so ahead of the time while being in the past. Well, that's all I have to say in this video. If you find anything entertaining, please subscribe. Feel motivated and confident in sharing what you would do if you ever get a chance to travel back in time to when you were 5. Thanks for watching.